So I recently took a weekend trip to Yosemite with my family, and it was really relaxing. We stayed at this beautiful Airbnb. It was very spacious, very homey, and very cozy. So the first day, we really just got to the Airbnb, we settled in, chose our rooms, and just enjoyed the house. I really liked this house because it was big enough to accommodate everyone. We were about a group of 10, and it was just very spacious. It had a lot of outdoor areas. It had a patio, it had a hammock, it had a little tree house, which I would have liked to enjoy a little bit more, but it looked a little bit old and dinky. I was afraid to get in, so I didn't do that. But it had a table outside, it had a couple tables outside if you wanted to play cards, and overall it just had a really cozy feel to it. And the location was precise. It wasn't too far from the park. It was about a half hour away, so the drive the next morning really wasn't that long. The next morning, we all got ready and headed out to the park. When I tell you it was like driving into a painting, I am not joking. That first tunnel that you take right before you drive right into like the big landscape that is all the mountains in front of you, it's just so crazy. It's undescribable, and it makes you feel so tiny. You just can't believe that this natural thing exists. It's just so crazy. It really leaves you speechless. The rest of that day was pretty much just sightseeing. We drove into the park, we got down and just walked around a little bit. We took a trail up to the waterfall, which was super beautiful. Very, very windy, I might say. There was a lot of people there, but it's such a big park, it doesn't really bother you at all. We had the dogs, we had the fam, we got down, had some snacks, walked around until the sun went down, and it was just such a relaxing day. On the last day, we decided to take the Yosemite Sugar Pine Railroad, and it was my favorite part, definitely, because we did not walk at all. You get on the train, which has a bunch of these huge logs attached to it, which is where you sit, and they take you through parts of the park and give you some history on the area, some history on the trees, and you get to sightsee. It's one thing to drive around the park, but it's another thing to just take a train straight through. It was a great way to end the trip and the weekend.